Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a few Christmas activities you can do with your kind of preschool aged, kindergarten aged little ones. Hope you enjoy. For this first activity, we're going to be doing a little bit of learning. We're going to be practicing our letters, but you could also do this with numbers if you wish. So on a piece of green construction paper, I just did a basic Christmas tree. No judgment here on my Christmas tree. I know it's not the best. I also did a little tree stump and I'll do a star at the top. Then I'm just creating layers on the tree, and then I'm going to write random letters all over this Christmas tree. I'm specifically doing uppercase letters, and we're going to practice uppercase to lowercase matching because that's what we've been working on at our house. But you could do uppercase to uppercase, lowercase to lowercase. Again, you could do numbers if you wanted to do number matching and practice that instead. I guess technically, really, you could do shapes if you wanted, or colors, whatever you want to do, you can make this learning towards the style that you're working for. Once you have your tree all figured out, then you're going to take dot stickers. I have dot stickers in different colors because I wanted to do like ornaments on this Christmas tree. And I'm going to write the lowercase to these uppercase letters. So I just kind of go through and write them. You can mix them up so that each letter doesn't have one tier doesn't have all the red, one tier doesn't have all the green. They're kind of more random. And then once you have that done, you can give it to your child. I like the dot stickers because they don't have backs, so it's easier for the kids to do the stickers themselves. And then they can place, in this case, the lowercase with the uppercase letter that it goes to, and they can just do that. Once my daughter finished this, she was excited to color the star as well. So that's, again, another thing. You could turn this into a coloring project after you're done. And that is basically this activity. For the next activity, we're going to be working on fine motor skills. So you're going to need 2 bowls and a pack of candy canes. So I started by putting all the candy canes in this bigger bowl and then giving my daughter a candy cane, and she was trying to use the hook to get the candy canes into the other bowl. It was a real challenge for my 3-year-old, but one that she did not mind, and she actually did end up completing this despite the early on frustration. My 5-year-old, however, loved this as well, and it was probably the perfect amount of challenge, like enough challenge that she wanted to keep doing it, and she did this multiple times over and over. Usually when I do an activity, I leave it out for a couple days as well so that they can keep going back to it, and they definitely did with this one. So this is working on their fine motor, transferring, and coordination skills. Up next, we're doing kind of a craftivity. So here I have cut a white piece of paper into a candy cane shape, and then I did some thick strips of red, and I actually wrote down, we're doing a name craft here specifically, and so I wrote down every other letter of her name. That way at the end, once she gets all the candy cane stripes on, we can do the middle pieces with the letters that are missing. Alternatively, you can write no letters up front and just do the red, white strips, and then with a Sharpie, draw the name after. That probably would work even better, but this is the way we did it, and she said the letters as she put them on, so it was just a little extra learning for us. And we just used a glue stick to attach them. This is a super easy activity and one that she really enjoyed and couldn't wait to show Dad when he came home from work. You want to flip it over and sign it with a marker? Ta-da! For the next game, we are working on coordination again. So here I have a little plate filled with red, white, and green squares, Christmas colors, and then a little bowl. I gave my daughter a straw, and she tried to suck up the paper and then hold it until she could get to the bowl and let it go or blow it out. So this required a lot of concentration, and this was a game she really loved. Again, I left it out for a few days, and every time she would pass by, she would do a few, and she really did like this. For my younger daughter, my 3-year-old, this was tricky for her. She tried and tried and tried, and she could suck it up sometimes, but then couldn't figure out exactly how to transfer it over. So what we ended up doing for her was adding a little bit of tape to the end of the straw and letting her pick up the piece of paper with the tape and then placing it and trying to get it off into the bowl. And that just worked a little bit better for her, for the 3-year-old, to ease a little bit of the frustration, but both of them were able to do this and had a great time. Last up for today, I grabbed a handful of candy canes, 6 in this case, and we did a candy cane scavenger hunt. I don't know about your kids, but my kids just love to do scavenger hunts. So I just took them, hid them around one room. That way it was a little bit easier for her, and then let her hunt. We did this over and over and over. And the great thing is that you can do other things while you let them hunt for them, or they can play just together. You know, you can give one, if you have multiple kids, you can give one them to hide and the other one can go look for them. They could both look for them at the same time. My youngest here, the 1.5-year-old, she kind of just followed her around, but my older daughter then took turns hiding them and searching for them. All right, that's all for today. Hope you liked these and hope you can give them a try this Christmas season. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.